Constitution's just a ghost in chains. Freedom slipping down the drains. Rise up, break the chains. No billionaire should run the game. Lying, scheming, stealing rights. If we don't fight, we lose tonight. End of democracy comes in waves. Justice buried in shallow graves. Stand up loud, don't be the slaves. Unmake the cage, unmake the cage. Tick tock, time's running out. They're burning the laws, there ain't no doubt. Oh no, America, what you gonna do? Rights getting burned and they're coming for you.
Hey everybody, welcome back. I had this scheduled. Thank you everybody. I had this scheduled for PM. I don't stay up till 11:30 PM. What am I doing? That was wrong. So I fixed it. Hopefully you guys get the notifications. But if you're on the replay, hi. Thanks for being here. Okay, guys. Whoo! There's a lot. There's a lot going on. I've been putting out little shorts here and there on this channel and on the TikToks. I hope you guys have been enjoying that. I'm trying to keep you guys up to date. Howdy, Saskatchewan. Howdy. You know, on what's happening. And just every day, guys. I feel like I could be on this channel live all day, every day. Literally, because it's that insane. It's just that nuts. And I almost forgot to pull something up here. Let's go here. There we go. Okay. So, Department of Education. Department of Education. First of all, MERICA, MERICA, come here, baby girl. Let's just get real close. Let's be honest. Our education has been on a steady decline for like the last 70 years. It's been bad. You know, it's been bad. Our standards are awful. Okay, case in point, there was a young lady who came from Italy on like a foreign exchange, you know, come here. She was a senior high school. She graduated, you know, went through the ceremony here and everything. She still has to go back to Italy and do another year of high school because the American classes are so subpar that Italy is like, I hope you had a fun year in America. That's where we're at, guys. We were already bad before the former co-owner director of WWE, Linda McMahon, came in to completely fuck it up. Okay, the fact that we have the former owner of WWE, whose husband is jailed for like money shit and so much sexual harassment. That's the lady who has no idea about standards, no background in education, nothing. She is part of the dumbing down of America. And now she's in charge. And breaking news yesterday, you know, basically while we were all trying to get some rest, here's what happened in the Supreme Court. Let's just, God, hang on, I gotta fix it so it's bigger. But like won't let me control anything when I'm in the Sharesies page. I don't know. Here we go.
Out of the Supreme Court, we just learned that the High Court is allowing the Trump administration to move forward with its staffing cuts at the Department of Education.
Sure.
In May, a federal judge blocked the administration from making those drastic cuts to the workforce. And now, in a 6-3, so that's the conservative to the liberal bloc ruling along those
6-3.
ideological lines, the court says they can go forward. The White House is looking to lay off more than 1,000 people as part of its effort to
1,400.
dismantle the Department of Education.
A car that doesn't offer this kind of
Oh,
welcome
no, thank
is
you.
a car that
No
stops
advertisements. Yeah. 1,400 people. 1,400 people. The court's majority is either willfully blind to the implications of its ruling or naive. But either way, the threat to our Constitution's separation of powers is grave. That's what Sotomayor said in her dissent. Because what this does, guys, this ruling isn't just about the Department of Education being dismantled. This ruling is unilaterally the Supreme Court acknowledging that the executive has far more power than it should. This should be a congressional decision. Okay? This should be a congressional decision. I got to find this quote. It came up in my feed. And this is, hang on, what's the, I got to go to my other thing. Hang on. Now I'm all discombobulated. I was prepared. But I got to find this quote. It's, what is his name? There we go. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to find it here. All right, here we go. We're going to watch this scene here. I'm going to let Joe Pesci speak because that's the important part. Here we go.
Now, does anyone have an answer for me instead of a quiz?
Don't be a hero, boy.
Mr. Kessler, your
It's a great
thoughts?
scene.
The president can't bomb without reason.
He has a reason. He thinks we need more parking spaces. The point is, can he destroy the world?
Not without Congress.
Mr. Kessler, after 4 years of Harvard, has it escaped your attention that the president can make war for 90 days without consulting Congress?
Everything they state in here is facts. This is from the movie With Honors, starring Brendan Fraser. If you've not seen this, please do. And Joe Pesci. Okay. This scene is breaking down the separation of the congressional, the executive, right? And the court, the Supreme Court. Okay. The legislative, the judicial, and the executive branches of our country.
Congress.
Well, that's right.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kessler. At least I'm going to pass this course. Sit down, please.
Apparently, this is just
My question
hazing.
still stands. What is the particular genius of the Constitution?
Nice try, General.
What
Custer.
quality
I told you
distinguishes
not to get up there.
the American
I told you don't be a
Constitution?
hero, Harvey.
You promised me you'd be
I
quiet.
told you not to stand up, didn't I? Well, you shouldn't have raised
You,
your
sir.
hand.
You, sir.
Oh, me? Yes.
Do you have an opinion on
This is, of course, Joe Pesci when he still had his original face, which was adorable. And look at this long hair on him. I'm loving everything about this.
this?
No.
Are you a student in this class?
No.
Are you a guest?
No, I'm a bum.
There are no bums. There are only the financially challenged.
No, I'm a bum. But bear in mind, I'm a Harvard bum.
You must be the logical result of an open admissions policy.
This whole thing, like this movie basically predicted now. Let's just continue here.
No, sir. My presence here is the logical result of the search for edible garbage.
You're here for the garbage.
That's right. Colleges produce a lot of garbage. And Harvard produces more than most.
What wit. Inspired, no doubt, by wild turkey. You ask for
Calling him an alcoholic.
charity, pleading that society has failed you and you need help. But actually, you're quite capable, and what you really want is alcoholic bliss.
I would rather drink rubbing alcohol than listen to you, if that's what you mean.
And according to the 21st Amendment, you can drink anything you want.
Simon,
Which door do I leave from?
At Harvard, we don't end our sentences with prepositions.
We don't end our sentences with prepositions.
Well, in that case, which door do I leave from, asshole?
Democratic eloquence.
Of course, he's going to accuse him of being a Democrat. Now, here's where Joe Pesci lays the smackdown.
You asked the question, sir. Let me answer it. The genius of the Constitution is that it can always be changed. The genius of the Constitution is that it makes no permanent rule other than its faith in the wisdom of ordinary people to govern themselves.
Fact and fact.
Faith in the wisdom of the people is exactly what makes the Constitution incomplete and crude.
This is like the debate we're having right now.
Crude? No, sir. Our founding parents were pompous, middle-aged white farmers, but they were also great men because they knew one thing that all great men should know, that they didn't know everything.
Boom.
They knew they were going to make mistakes, but they made sure to leave a way to correct them.
Yes. That's what the power of amendments is, my friends. That's what the power of amendments is.
They didn't think of themselves as leaders. They wanted a government of citizens, not royalty. A government of listeners, not lecturers.
Listeners, not lecturers.
A government that could change, not stand still. The president isn't an elected king, no matter how many bombs he can drop.
Let's say that louder for the people in the back. The president is not an elected king, no matter how many bombs he can drop.
Because the crude Constitution doesn't trust him. He's a servant of the people.
He's a servant of the people. This is 100%.
He's a bum, okay, Mr. Pitcairn? He's just a bum. And the only bliss that he's searching for is freedom and justice.
Of course, slow clap. It's a movie from the 90s. If it doesn't have a slow clap, it's not an actual movie from the 90s. All right. No lies told, Joe Pesci. No lies told. That is how our country works. That is how our country works. The president, the executive branch, does not and should not ever have more power than the other two branches. They are supposed to be three co-equal branches of government that keep each other in check. No one branch is supposed to cede total power to the executive, which is what is happening right now. In addition to this nonsense that happened yesterday, we also, unfortuitously, had this happen. We'll go to Aaron Parnas here. I have to switch things up here. Here's the other fantastical thing that happened today.
Right now, while you were asleep, House Republicans on the Rules Committee voted down an amendment that would have required Attorney General Pam Bondi to release all of the Epstein files within 30 days. This happened.
Literally, Congress, the Republicans, not the Democrats, the Republicans in Congress were like, no, we don't want her to release that. Nope, nope, nope. How many fucking Republicans ran on this rhetoric of, we're going to get the PDF files, we're going to get them. We're not going to let these criminals get away with it. Fucking Pizzagate, all this other shit. Now they're like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Never heard of it. Never heard of it.
In the Rules Committee, the vote was 5-6. There were only 11 members present. But the amendment was Congressman Ro Khanna's amendment to require Pam Bondi, the Attorney General of the United States, to release all Epstein files within 30 days of passage on a publicly available website. And late last night, while you were asleep, they voted no.
That's right. They voted no. They voted no. Not the Democrats, the Republican, Maga, who's already fallen apart, honey. Maga, listen up. Your Republican servants, the people you elected who are public servants, voted no.
They said no, in a 5-6 vote, the files should not be required to be released. Now here's the thing. Why not? Trump campaigned on releasing them.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Republicans up and down the ballot campaigned on releasing them. Now, ultimately, yes, there are certain names that probably shouldn't be released if they were just associated with Epstein but had no criminal activity. But that's the Department of Justice's job to redact.
Right? That's their job. Their job is to release a redacted form of it to the public as promised by Pam Bondi like 3 times publicly.
Names that would have no association with criminal activity.
Yeah.
It's not Congress's. Spread the word and follow along for more.
Yeah. Right. So we've got that going on. Then Trump went to FIFA. He went to this match. Here's their response to what he did.
He wasn't there to present the trophy. He was there to steal it. This moment was supposed to belong to the players and the team. Before the trophy was even handed over, he was already standing in front of the cameras. Before the players could celebrate, he was already waving his arms in victory. No matter how many times I signaled for him to leave, he completely ignored me.
Oh.
As if the stage had been set up just for him.
Uh-huh.
I naively thought we were advancing global football cooperation. But the truth is, from beginning to end, it was all his personal show. He doesn't need allies. He wants admirers. The most ironic part is that he proudly said in an interview that the trophy is now permanently displayed in the Oval Office because someone told him, we will never come to take it back.
Yeah, he can just have it.
Keep it forever. We all know that it was just a replica used for the team's photo op. Yet he treated a mere stage prop like his own trophy and openly boasted about it to the global media. Next time, there won't be a next time. He wasn't there to present the trophy.
Boom.
He was there to...
Okay, so internationally, he's making a clown show of America by trying to literally steal the stage from athletes who are doing something that he could never do. Never. Commander-in-Chief Bone Spurs couldn't walk the distance of the pitch without stopping or doing a little shimmy. You know, that's what he does when he's tired. He just does this so people can't see that he can't actually walk anymore. That's why he stops while he's walking and points to people and waves, because he's fucking tired, right? It's not because he's getting so much. He was booed during the national anthem. During our national anthem playing, he was booed. And he thought, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go on that stage. For fuck's sake. Okay, now this, yes, I want to leave the page. Okay, this is how politicians should be right now. Let's take a page from AOC. Also, breaking news. Breaking news, Portland people. That's right. The WNBA is back, baby. WNBA is back. That's right. Anyway, just taking a queer moment here. All right. Yeah, my Cash App is there. You can find me, ohnomerica76 on Cash App.
Are you thinking about running for president after
here.
the campaign style video you put out? Are you thinking about running for president or Senate?
Because of my Instagram post?
No, the video.
Look at how ridiculous she thinks this is because she gives a shit. You think I'm running for president? Now listen to the rest of this thing.
The campaign style video. It's got everybody talking.
I mean, listen, it's a video, and frankly, I think what people should be most concerned about is the fact that Republicans are trying to cut Medicaid right now, and people's health care is in danger, and that's really what my central focus is.
You're topping. You're topping the polls.
Pardon?
Right.
So he tells her, you're topping the polls. She doesn't even hear him because it's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. She's like, pardon? Pardon? Actually, can you share the What's Up with Nora one, Rox? The Raised in Scientology doesn't go to this, or maybe I fixed the What's Up with Nora. I don't know. Either way. Wrong thing here.
Now you're topping the polls, so people are saying
This moment isn't about campaigns or elections or about politics.
This moment isn't about campaigns or elections or politics.
It's about making sure people are protected, and we've got people that are getting locked up for for exercising their First Amendment rights.
Yeah, that's the new thing, guys. ICE is now just grabbing people who are there protesting, filming. They have no probable cause. They have no reason. People are on public streets filming acts of kidnapping. No warrants, right? Nothing. And they're just snatching them up. DHS, who knows where those people are going? Who knows?
Getting 2-year-olds that are getting deported into South.
2-year-olds. They're a risk.
Hunter, is that we're getting people that are about to get kicked off of Medicaid. That to me is most
People about to get kicked off of Medicaid.
important.
Okay, let's go back. I just want you to hear that last part.
Campaigns or elections are about politics. It's about making sure people are protected, and we've got people that are getting locked up for for exercising their First Amendment rights. We're getting 2-year-olds that are getting deported into cells and Hunter. Is that we're getting people that are about to get kicked off of Medicaid. That to me is most important.
Boom. That should be the fucking response of every single person in Congress, because these things affect the citizens that you represent. The fact that you are all not focused on helping your actual constituents, and you are allowing the usurping of power by one man and his team, like literally tearing apart the fabric of democracy. Shame on you. Shame on you for continuing to pretend to give a fucking shit. What you care about, ladies and gentlemen, is your fucking paycheck. That's it. Because it doesn't affect you, does it, if Medicaid goes away? No, you got fucking lifetime health care. Right? You get a lifetime paycheck. All of us can go fuck ourselves. Okay? And I'm seeing also an increase of left-wing supporters who are, ready to form militias of their own, which is also in the Constitution. And this turmoil, guys, it is turmoil that Maga is under right now. They are pissed about the Epstein files. They are pissed. And yes, Fayette, this is also a thing that just, squeaked through. Let me pull that up here. Is now churches, these mega churches who have already been doing it, let's be honest, they can choose a political candidate and fully back them. There's no more separation of church and state. We have so few things left of actual democracy, guys. We have to fight for those few things that are remaining. We literally have to get out in the streets and fight. Do not go alone. Go with multiple people. Make sure everybody knows how to reach you. I don't know, stick an air tag in your underwear or something so people know where the fuck you are. Let's pull this up here. We've got a protest coming up, guys. There's another massive nationwide protest. Okay. Here we go. They want you right here. July 16th, they're going to have a session from Indivisible on how to fight authoritarianism. Okay. Let me open this up here so you guys can see. Oh, I did a whole, okay. So you guys can go. It's free. It's a virtual event. Okay. Show up. Let me put this in the chit chat here. Okay. Show up. Get the information on how to do this. Okay. Get the information on how to do this. Let's, and then let's go back here. And then there's a protest coming up, I believe the day after that. I was pretty sure there's a protest that people were talking about on the 17th. So let's find. The 18th. So that's here in my local area, but I'm pretty sure there's going to be an overpass and banner drop here. Let's see. I thought there was a protest on Thursday. Let's see the details of this one. I really thought there was something coming up on Thursday. Let's check out the map. Let's just see. I just clicked on Colorado. I don't know what's happening. What's this? Okay, so that's July 24th. There's a CCOT protest. I guess they moved that. National Day of Action, July 24th. So that's when that one is coming up. Oh, Fayette. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's awful. Yes, an air tag in your underwear. I'm serious. Because at least before they do a strip search of you, you would have that, in there. Or for the ladies, people with breastises, we can put it in our underboob. Put it under there. I will. I'll put fucking one under there. You got to put it somewhere that they're not going to get right away. Because it's important. It's important that if your loved ones need to know where you are, they can find you. If they don't let you have a phone call right away, which it sounds like they're not really doing any part of due process. They have no warrants. They have no probable cause. They have nothing other than people are showing up to say no, which is our right as Americans. Also breaking news, starting in September, TikTok is moving to a platform called M2 in America, where we will no longer have real TikTok. That whole debate about whether China should have our information and it's insecure and blah, 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 blah. Okay. I totally didn't disagree with that because, yeah, I don't want China mining my personal data and the likes and shares for, for their algorithms, right? But what this will do is it will wall Americans off from the rest of the world. You will see no international creators. And people will be banned if they are not putting out the, approved messages. So yeah, TikTok is fucked starting in September. Oracle, going hand in hands with Meta, is going to be running that. Oh, I know they already have listen, unless I'm going to delete every account that I've ever created and go live in a completely off-grid solar wind powered home, that doesn't get any form of internet in it and don't have a cell phone anymore, you're part of it. And maybe that's the solution. Maybe one day that's the solution, But I'm not doing that right now. Obviously, I'm here, start trying to be part of the resistance, trying to stay, an active part of humanity for the time being. But this is the fight that we're in, guys. I mean, it's a dual. Yeah. No, I'm already on Blue Sky. I need to be way more active on there. Yeah. I'm on Blue Sky. It's just me. Let me pull up my Blue Sky. I think it's here. It's me, guys. I changed my name on there. You can find me right here. It's at Nora Ames. It's me. Me. And there's my channels right there. Okay. So, oh my goodness, Nora, don't do that. So you can find me there. All right. Blue Sky is a great place to be. It's one of the last places that we have, guys. Oh, I'm going to go back and finish watching the congressional hearings, which are also cuckoo. They're trying to say that Signal was an approved app in the Biden era. It was demanded, in fact. That is what Michael Waltz said. Not Tim Walz, Michael Waltz. It was interesting in my mind watching Tim Walz ask questions of Michael Waltz, and that was a whole ping pong in my head. But anyway, I digress. Guys, what can you do? Please keep calling your congresspeople. Please keep calling your senators. Please get out there and protest if you can. Go to indivisible.org. Go to 5051.org. See where your local protest is happening. Show up. Go with your friends. Take your children. Make sure that you're fighting for America, fighting for democracy. We need to save that, guys. We need to preserve that if we can. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you to my mods who are the best in the business. Joe, Stacy, Rox, and of course, our newest mod, Gen X Biatch. Thank you guys for showing up, and I will see you guys next time.
Constitution's just a ghost in chains. Freedom slipping down the drains. Rise up, break the chains. No billionaire should run the game. Lying, scheming, stealing rights. If we don't fight, we lose tonight. End of democracy comes in waves. Justice buried in shallow graves. Stand up loud, don't be the slaves. Unmake the cage, unmake the cage. Tick-tock, time's running out. They're burning the laws, there ain't no doubt. Oh no, America, what you gonna do? Rights getting burned and they're coming for you.